Hello and welcome to our daily market analysis, where we deep dive into 28 different charts to bring you the latest in stocks, indices, commodities, Forex, and crypto. If you're looking to stay ahead in the trading and investing game, you're in the right place. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more insights, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on this expert analysis. Let's run the numbers. There's a free printable template available on ctksmethod.org of everything that I'm showing you here and now. Let's go through it together. One thing that we saw, gold absolutely tanked. Silver did as well. Copper also tanked. What do those colors represent? They represent the current trend. And what about this up and down colored information? This represents the monthly trend. We can see gold got hit really hard. It's at a point of consolidation at the moment, but it's weakly negative. Silver is also negative, and copper is also negative. Silver and copper are at very important places in their charts. If they don't rebound from here, they're going down. What caused this incredible shift in gold and silver and copper? Yesterday, they were so positive. They were literally very, very strong positive on both the monthly trend and the immediate trend. And they've gone completely opposite. The reason is quite simple. The US 10-year yield started to turn around. The US 2-year put in more strength, and the DXY started to consolidate and has now positive bias. What about the VIX? That also improved in value. What all of these things mean? There are pressures building inside the markets. So far, the euro hasn't confirmed DXY strength, and the Japanese yen hasn't either. We can see US oil continues to be very negative on a monthly trend and very negative on the current trend. Junk bonds have also seen some risk-off activity. The probability of a rate hike at the next Fed meeting is only 1%, down from 2.7% one day ago, but the markets are not buying it. We just went through 13 data points in under 2 minutes. When yields come up, it just doesn't affect gold and silver and copper. It affects the stock market as well as crypto. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq have had really good months, but they're starting to weaken. This is important to keep your eye on. If the yields continue to spike up, we expect negative momentum on the major indices. And of course, the major indices are just collections of individual stocks. We would expect confirmation by negative trends in the components of those indices. And that's what we're seeing right at the moment, with the exception of Tesla, which is basically consolidating. But it did get hit pretty hard in the past trading session. All of this is coming at a time where the stock market is reasonably optimistic and the crypto market is also optimistic. This is exactly why we look at market timing, because we need to understand, will the market start to turn around? We can see total crypto market cap decreasing and also weakening slightly. Bitcoin is still doing really well, but it's starting to weaken. Ethereum is starting to weaken as well. Solana starting to weaken. BNB is starting to strengthen, and I pointed out that BNB, XRP, and Bitcoin Cash had the capability of doing quite well as Litecoin. That's what the markets are reflecting at this particular point in time. I started leaning in to Bitcoin Cash around the 1st of December, and you can see these green little arrows. They're buys. The red ones are sells. What we do inside our community is that we buy on red and sell on green. That puts us into the right side of the percentage. And you can see we had a really big candle and a lot of different sells. Even though we got that very big candle, I was straight back into Bitcoin Cash because I knew the structure and sold a couple of levels. And then when we had that big tank inside the market, I was buying and then I was selling. And this is what you can do when you understand market timing. Understanding all these charts is not an academic exercise. We do it for the sake of consistent profitability. You will find that it doesn't matter what you deal with. I use the 8 charts inside the service to get the structural levels, and you can see I'm buying and selling all over the place, and creating a very powerful and strong annualized return on investment. That is what it's all about. You'll also find that crypto is very forgiving as a market. You can see that you can literally trade any token and you can do very well. The reason we seek to decode financial markets and understand market timing better, you don't want to get caught on the wrong side of the trade. You can get seriously damaged by that. One thing as a standout performer is Bitcoin Cash. It went from negative all the way to strongly positive in literally 24 hours. But because we track market timing, I was fairly confident that this would happen. We can see also Doge is really picking up steam and momentum. It's going quite positive at the current time. ADA is also positive, but there's a lot of potential in XRP to do something similar to what Bitcoin Cash did. Crypto is exponential by nature. It's not like the stock market. Crypto explodes and implodes all the time. That's why market timing, especially if you're in crypto, is incredibly important. You can pop across to ctksmethod.org and look for Decoding Financial Markets. You'll get this free printable template so you can track the markets each and every day, just like I do here, or as often as you would like to. The next critical step is to look at CTKS structure like what we did in yesterday's video. If you're liking the content so far, please smash that like button. What we've literally done is analyze the Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3 charts all on one page. We've sought to understand their monthly momentum and how it changed from yesterday. We're also looking into the current trend and seeing how that is changing. This cheat sheet is incredibly powerful. What is even more powerful is CTKS structure. For example, in yesterday's video, we saw a chart of the DXY. It was coming down to very strong structural support levels. This meant it had a very good opportunity of bouncing. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Please share your thoughts on today's analysis, any charts that particularly caught your eye, or any queries that you might have. There's a lot of reasons to care about structural resistance and structural support. When the DXY was coming into strong structural support, we expected a retest of this structural resistance, and there's a lot of structural resistance above where price is currently for the DXY. But you saw what the DXY did. It brought the yields up, the 2-year and the 10-year. It brought the VIX up. It did all sorts of damage across the markets, bringing gold, silver and copper down, weakening the major indices, weakening stocks and weakening crypto. Many people would have looked at yesterday's video and said, oh, they're just lines that drawn, they're not very important. They're very, very important. They are formed with level 1 standard certification and level 2 standard certification, accounting for the DXY across more than 20,700 days worth of data. We are not surprised in the least that it bounced like this. If I thought that there would be more negative downside momentum, I would have shown you levels underneath this, but I didn't do so for a very specific reason. I had a very high degree of confidence that it was not going down, it was going up. If you would like to get the structural levels through a TradingView indicator, you can pop across to ctksmethod.org. There's one available through each of these 27 different charts. You can see how just the structural levels on the DXY change the entire market in just literally 24 hours. It's very vital to understand structure. To get familiar with how the different charts all intercorrelate and work together, you can just go across to ctksmethod.org and grab this free printable template. You'll find it incredibly valuable. Thank you for watching our market analysis. If you found this information valuable, please show your support by hitting that like button, leaving a comment with your insights, and subscribing for more daily updates. Have a great day or night ahead, my friends, and Kate and I look forward to catching up with you again tomorrow. Bye for now.